So, you like hunting down Metroids and all the boss fights you've had with them? It'll be so boring those are the only fights we had in this game. Probably.
Yeah.
Well, as we get out of this area, something else may try to interfere with us. It's Kraid!
Yeah, what about Kraid?
Not till Dread, bro. I know! Or technically Super Metroid for our case.
Yeah.
So, it's amazing that he's managed to be such a standout enemy in the Metroid game, despite only being in 3 games.
I mean, he does look cool. And
yeah.
Remember, he was originally supposed to be in Prime before he got turned into Stardust.
No, it was Mega Pirate.
Oh, Mega Pirate.
Which honestly, having him that late in the game just feels weird. Yeah, it would have been cool. Because remember the whole setting, that's why it had all that overhang stuff in that room?
Yeah.
Basically, use that to, like, climb along and try to remove his helmet or whatever plan they had then. But, damn it. Gotta move the thing and stop the fan. That would have been cool. Part of me had hoped Prime Remastered did that, but no. Then again, that would have... Honestly, it would have been really cool.
That'd be more like a remake thing more than anything else.
It almost was a remake, basically, but yeah, they were incredibly faithful. It would have been nice. Canceled by Eon, I can't do anything to you! No! You're such a bully. Now you gotta wait for this to come back and beam burst him to death, or just ignore him entirely. Alright, he keeps draining your Eon too. Either that or we'll just have to ignore him and get around him. At this point, he might just drain you for everything you have.
I'm just gonna sit here in the corner.
Yep. I say I hit how long it takes for that to friggin' get fixed. So, I'm trying to see if there's anything else announced at the Tokyo Game Show, but yeah. There were a lot of great games that came out in September, like, Jesus Christ.
Over September, because I'm trying to remember all the stuff that came out.
Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Hades 2, Trails of the Sky first chapter.
Oh yeah, Trails of the Sky, yeah, I'm familiar with.
I wanted to say there was another one in there. I was going to say Ghost of Yote for some people. That was October.
I'm looking forward to me in the Hollow.
Yeah, me on the Hollower. Friggin' Halloween, of course. Yep. Well, that with a Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection as well. Both coming out around that time. Hold up. And cool thing is, the Mortal Kombat Collection has the Mythologies games in it.
Oh, sure.
Where are my dank weeds? At least they're willing to put those in there too.
I can respect it.
I know. I think at least the first 2. I think at least the first 2 they're putting on there.
I don't think there's the first 2. There's only 3 games. Well,
because they have the original Mortal Kombat games like 1 through 4, or 1 through like. I know they have a lot of the old school ones, and they have some of those spin-offs there too. I know at least 2 of the Mythologies games are in there. Oh god. Hey,
you know, that honestly would be a Grateful Fools playthrough.
Just like Bubsy.
Except, yeah, I mean, it would be, but...
That collection is only $20, to be fair. Then again, it shouldn't be any more expensive than that.
No, I think that'd be a little too much. I think it's $15.
I did wishlist the Gex collection. It's $30 right now. I'm gonna wait on that. I'd be willing to play some good old school platforming.
Let me enjoy good games before I consider torturing my brain.
I save them for discounts if I really want to explore some of the old stuff. I'm having fun trying to explore all the old games. I know I am planning on finally playing Pac-Man World Repack.
Oh yeah, the second one, right?
That too, but I'm waiting on a sale before I got that. Cause I got the first one on sale for like $6. It's like, that's a good deal to play. I never played the first one either, so.
Neither have I.
I know reviews are mixed on the second one because, like, oh, it's not a great platformer compared to today. It's like, well, it's supposed to be harkening back what the platformer was, so. And I remembered enjoying it. And some people don't like the difficulty spike apparently happens in the end. And here I thought gamers nowadays love difficulty. Artificial difficulty. I think I do remember the platform being kind of dickish. Oh, right. Here we go. Get away from that thing, it's terrifying! Oh, I wanted to dig inside your skulls. Why'd you leave? So, it's finally time to battle this thing. Great. Fucking mechanoid monstrosity. Why did the Galactic Federation do this? I honestly think this is a Galactic Federation thing.
It is.
So yes, a hacked Galactic Federation machine, the Diggernaut. What I would argue is the hardest boss in the game.
Oh, yeah.
This thing is tough. It hurts like a truck. And unfortunately, you gotta look for opportunities to hurt it and get around its freaking spinning implements. I'm sure this is another frequent spot people died in. You gotta shoot its head to stun it. But you also gotta dodge its lasers. This boss is one of the biggest marathons. Now we're at the end game, they start throwing bosses that actually, take advantage of a lot of things you learn. And a lot of the powers you have. It's a shame they couldn't do this earlier on in the game to give us more boss variety, which is something AM2R did better, but at least at end game they're giving you something. Oh yeah, you shoot these, thankfully, for ammo and health refills. That's your one saving grace in this fight. And I think as we get later on in that fight, that stops entirely.
Of course it would.
Alright, now you stunned it. Now you gotta go to one of these sides and spider ball your way in. You have to wait from the bottom and then crawl up. Yeah, you have to unfortunately crawl from the bottom once it's in place. Yeah, this is a boss that's definitely trial and error. Now run over, crawl up. And then just drop in, drop a bomb. There you go. Ah! Hurt my arm! Damn it! Oh, look out for this! That's one way to do this. There's a better way to handle it. That took me a while to realize. You have Spider Ball, remember? Here's a tip. Now, I forgot my own LP. Spider Ball does protect you from that. It allows you to do damage to it a lot more quickly. That will speed up this fight a decent bit. Oh, hey, careful, standing still. He'll shoot lasers at you during this, too. Yeah, they throw a lot at you with this boss. And now you got 3 lasers instead of 2. Yeah, this is probably a good use for Beam Burst. Leave my head alone. So, yep. Keep shooting the head until you're able to friggin' stun it and get your opportunity to basically attack the arm. And just don't stand still when the bubbles are falling down.
At least I'm getting my health back.
Yep. Thank God they did that. Yeah, you still haven't even used your tanks yet. Your reserve tanks. Yep. Just be sure to go under Spider Ball, because if you don't go under Spider Ball, it will swallow you and it will hurt like a bitch. Trust me, you don't want that. Ah, God, these bombs are spicy. What the hell?
It's so spicy.
Ah! What the hell did you put in those things?
Pain.
I didn't realize robots could experience pain. It's more of an inconvenience. Alright, we should be... Wow. 2 shots away. This one's a little harder to do. You gotta, do it as it moves. Yep. And then wait. Drop in. There you go. And now you aren't getting any opportunity to heal anymore. And we're probably the worst part of this fight. Watch out for the earthquakes.
Force to the side.
Yeah, the giant robotic one across.
That fucking hurts.
Watch out for the lasers. I don't know if the lasers hurt or does a big attack when you get hit by them. Either way, watch out for the lasers. Okay, they just hurt. Good to know. Alright, this is why I want to know this fireball technique. It speeds this up tremendously. Yeah, you definitely want to try to run ahead of it so you can drop more bombs into it. Oh, there we go. Now the weird part. So, watch out for its head now electrifying itself. But, as you can probably see, you need to drop more ball bomb, basically connect to the core to do damage.
Yep. You have to look at its head.
Yep.
And see how it lines up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You gotta make sure you bomb at the right time, too. And with the electric field coming and going, that can get very annoying. But I believe, pretty sure this is the end of the fight, though. Wow, if you do this without dying, I would be impressed. I said, this boss fight is like... Hey, at least the new bosses they put in this game are pretty good.
Yeah, it was definitely demanding. You're also talking to a man who plays a lot of Mega Man, so if there's one thing I learned from my time in Mega Man, pattern recognition.
Yep.
It's important. Because if you don't, you're gonna get fluffed.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
God!
Of course. Yeah, may as well just not hop on there for a while. Wait for the next electric charge to go through, then hop on. Then we should be able to have the opportunity right here. Yep. Ah, fuck! And there we go, just like that.
Quit while you're ahead.
No! I wanted that! Oh!
And I need it more.
Yep. Oh! And now block
Thanks.
you in here. And of course, one of my favorite cutscenes. Good. This is mine now.
That's great.
I'm
not done with you.
Oh!
I am.
I love that. Just completely dismissive. Just like, we've been through this enough. You're done. And with that, we finally have the power bomb. I think he didn't use that against you. That would have been horrible.
That would suck.
Imagine a robot could do that against you.
Doing the AoE.
Oh, God. Well, yep, here's our last main upgrade, the power bomb.
Open yellow doors, hold R and Y.
Yep, basically use it like a missile, but in morph ball mode.
Like so.
I think we start with 5, which is nice. It even kills that thing, which is nice. Yeah, I will say that is something else I love that friggin' Mercury team did. I love the friggin' personality they give Samus. Like, they just make her a pure badass.
Yeah.
And, like, shit like that is beautiful. Oh, yeah, there's an opportunity for you to show off something with a power bomb as well. If you go down there where that hole is, sit there, or sit where the hole is. I think you want to sit where the hole is?
Here?
Yeah, and basically do Spider Ball and Power Bomb. Hold Spider Ball and Power Bomb. When you do that, yep, that is how you get through those same corridors with the crystal
I'll say
spikes.
this. I forgot that was a trick.
Yes.
I wish more games did this. I hope more games do that as mechanics.
That's basically their other replacement for the speed booster, their Shine Spark. And you can use to blow up those yellow barriers.
I forgot this was a thing.
That's how
and I
you
wish more games did that, because that is such a clever trick to do with the
I'll say that is an awesome use of the power bomb.
Yeah.
It's basically a replacement for the Shine Spark. I mean, hey, it works. And because AoE, it basically kills every standard enemy around.
Yep.
If you're tired of using beamers and everything, you can use power bombs. Just, limited ammunition, so use them wisely. So only use them when you really feel like you need to.
And I beat Diggernaut without dying.
Yep, good job. Good job indeed. And with that, we now have the tools we need to go to the next area. However we get there. Well, now we have a power bomb, we'll probably be able to find our way, wherever that way may be.
I'm tempted to go for power-ups, but I don't think it's worth it yet.
Up to you.
Yeah,
I don't want to go digging around for all of them. Like I said, you can go power hunting if you want, but it's probably not worth hunting down everything until we get the last thing we need.
Yeah.
Can we still destroy those green crystals? Nope. Why? I really don't know. Oh, this might be the way next area, actually.
Yep.
Right.
The elevator was pointing to a blank area.
Yep. Here we are, Area 7. Here we go. Now we have the power to mow through everything. And well, this area you are going to need to know how to use all your powers to get around. I will say this was definitely greatly improved from the original, because the original Metroid 2, it was a very bland exploration thing. You had a lot of dangerous terrain.
Yeah, you had to backtrack for an ice beam. It just wasn't fun.
Yeah, they turned this area into something a good bit more interesting this time around. You can always spiral on the ceiling. He's either that or using slowdown, but this saves inventory, this saves ammo, so yeah. Yeah, see, we still can't blow those up. Not even power bombs get rid of those things, which is freaking ridiculous. Like, what are those things made of?
You can survive power bombs. How does one fucking do that?
It's not Denzium, it's something else. God damn it! If only I had like a Phazon beam or something. Wait, what the hell is Phazon? Alright, technically she would know about that, because technically in the timeline, this is after the entirety of the Metroid Prime trilogy.
Yep.
Debatably quadrilogy, I'm not sure yet.
That'd be some shit if Prime 4 takes place immediately after.
Like Dread.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm pretty sure Federation Force happens before 2. I actually don't know about that one.
I would assume at least, yeah, it would make sense that at least take place before it too.
Oh, yeah. I am trying to think, because of, the factors important cutscene that leads to Prime 4, I am considering maybe I should try to play Federation Force. I am thinking about it. I really am.
You know, I'd like to maybe consider doing like a co-op.
I would have to hope that single player can still be played fine. That's more my worry.
If there's a way we can do multiplayer for that game, we can try and see if we can pull it off.
It would probably require multiple copies.
Yeah, that's true.
And when I last saw on eBay, a lot of copies had to go for like the high 60s, low 70s. Although there is always the emulator route, which I think you can do multiplayer on those.
I would hope. That'd be some shit of a multiplayer. Congratulations, you can't play multiplayer with this on PC. How the fuck do you manage to screw that up?
I want to say, yeah, I think from what little I saw, it said something about like setting like the DNS settings. You could probably do that through online.
Yeah.
From what little I looked into it, I haven't considering the 3DS emulation route. The only thing I'm worried about is mapping the controls, because I don't know if it has motion controls and how that would map to doing an emulator. That's the only thing that worries me. It's going to be one of those things that might be easiest to play on genuine hardware. But,
why am I not surprised?
you know, it's one of those things I'm certainly considering. That, and I want to actually give that game an honest chance.
Same here.
So,
but then again, my problem in my case is I can't really access the game, so...
Oh yeah, another thing game news came out recently, I forgot. Finally, another exciting PlayStation game got announced. Or got actually, like, shown. Wolverine.
Yeah.
It looks freaking brutal, which...
Insomniac.
Yep. Like, honestly, to me, it definitely looks more... It looks more exciting, in my opinion, than Spider-Man does. Feels a lot more action-focused.
I mean, it's Wolverine.
Yeah.
How do you screw that up?
Yeah. And supposedly they have like a system in place where it's like, oh! They have like a system in place where it's like, his regeneration is based on like how brutal your combos are. So if you're like losing health, you basically have to fight well in order to get your health back. Which is honestly a neat way to do regeneration without making him like actually overpowered. There we go. At least that won't regenerate. Now he's have to get back in there. Thank God.
And some missile regenerates.
Yep. Yeah, I say, Insomniac once again being my favorite of the Sony developers. Yep. I mean, with the direction Xbox is going, I have been debating getting a PlayStation.
Hey, you can get extra buy in addition.
Don't forget, PlayStation's also being greedy. Not quite the levels of you know, Microsoft and debatably Nintendo, but still pretty greedy.
I mean, AAA Studio be AAA greedy.
Because they were raising the price of the PlayStation 5 as well, and they did another shitty move as well, which was a little more subtle. They reduced the hard drive space on one of their models, but are still releasing it for the same price.
Yeah.
So instead of getting a terabyte of hard drive space, you're getting like 680 gigs. And it's still like $550 or something like that.
I mean, that's something I'm always also memeing up on, is that you have all this space, and yet somehow you can't figure out a way to optimize your games.
Mm-hmm. Now they're getting rid of space and make you pay the same price to have less games on there. I mean, I know the optimization thing. I've heard somebody like optimize Call of Duty in a way to like get it down to like under 100 gigs finally. I don't think it's the newest one. Some of the older ones from a few years ago, I think somebody managed to do that.
Oh, like that reminds me of a joke video I remember seeing from Donkey.
Oh yeah, the thing
like doing with trying to install Call of Duty, and he just kept breaking on him. And it's like, here, let me just do the same amount of effort to see how much effort it takes for me to get Animal War working. Not even less than a minute. How much effort it takes for me to get Call of Duty working? 3 for 3 hours. It still hasn't fucking worked.
Yup. I can play through a game by the time this is done installing.
Yeah, let me say before I forget.
Oh yeah, I did go through stuff on a sale recently. I did finally get I got DMC Definitive Edition for like $9.
That's good. Now we can actually get to that game.
Yeah, it's there in case we want to get to it, which...
I'm thinking about it.
Will we get to that before or after 4?
I think it's fair to do that after 4.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came after 4 was the thing. Yep. Oh yeah, it's time to get to the new area. But yeah, I did get that. Yeah. It's nice to have. I'm trying to remember what else if I bought anything. I think I bought the Klonoa games on there for like $10. The Fantasy Reverie series.
Yeah, I played those already. They're good.
That was when I was doing a lot of my wish listing stuff. basically I'm putting a bunch of stuff on my wish list, waiting for them to go on sale like a hat in time. I finally got Sea of Stars and bought it for like $22.
Good deal.
Yeah, good enough for me.
I mean, hell,
More than worth it.
Well worth it.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to remember if you got it for free. That was the Messenger you got for free.
Yes, Messenger I got for free. That was not through Steam. That was through like the
That was Epic Game, or was that
Twitch
Amazon?
The Amazon thing.
The Amazon Prime game thing. Yeah,
and then I bought it again on
Steam?
on GOG and Steam.
Oh, all right.
I very much enjoy it. So
Yeah, it's a great game.
So you make a good game, I'll buy it.
Yep. Weird spot for a teleporter.
Yeah. Well, that'll be teleporting too.
I mean,
Anywhere.
that's up to you.
It's like anywhere, dingus.
Yep. Huh, a thin hallway with crystal spikes. How do we get through there, I wonder?
You know, it'd be nice to do a wall.
I'll say you could go through to the left.
Is there enough space for the wall?
You could have gone through the left down there. Those are cords, not... Yeah. Now you just have to figure out the right spot to nail. So it's like the middle of that. Oh, jeez. Or they can also do power bomb through here, technically. Yeah, you have to do Spireball. You have to be holding Spireball and then doing the power bomb. You have to be holding Spireball or it doesn't work.
And I just realized I only have one power bomb.
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind then. I'm pretty sure you can fill those in the same place where you fill your missiles. But yeah, this area used to be just a bland, like, acid-filled wasteland in original Metroid 2. Now it's like a laboratory. I really love this aesthetic, too. Like, man, the layer environments in this game are fantastic. I love some of the environmental design.
Yeah, like, this is like one of the reasons why playing NES games is a very tall order for me, because so many times, like, visually, it's just so dull in a lot of places, because they barely use a lot of colors or whatever.
Yeah. Like, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, onward usually are pretty good.
Yeah.
There's very few NES games manage to stand out and look good. Usually most ones they do tend to do it through the cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of studios love doing cutscenes on those. The Ninja Gaiden games love doing those. A lot of American developers love doing those in the NES games.
It was the style at the time, one might say.
It worked well enough.
Yeah.
It was a good way to do basic storytelling back in those days. A lot of still images that are higher quality than what the regular graphics during the gameplay could offer. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Taking advantage of the technology. Wouldn't it be even weird for me to try to say what I thought like the best NES graphics were? Wow, that's a really tall order to pick through.
Because there are none?
The greatest 8-bit graphics I've ever seen. Sonic Blast! Oh god. Too bad that game's not good.
I usually go for Mega Man.
I mean, they are clean. Their sprite work is very, very clean.
Like, we're talking 8-bit, I usually go to the Mega Man game.
They do have some... Then again, they were doing some of the latest NES games.
Yeah.
Yeah, their sprites probably look better than what Kirby's Adventure offered, which is another one of the latest NES games I can think of. Then again, you could argue some indie games that try to base themselves on NES visuals.
Messenger is pretty good about it.
Yeah, yeah. I know I don't fully go with that because technically they break what the NES could potentially handle. I know that's an argument that the Shovel Knight developers have said. It's like, we try to make it feel like an NES game, but we know a lot of the stuff we're doing technically couldn't be handled in the NES because of all the variety of colors.
Yeah, it's mostly because of the color.
I know Jay Kaufman did say though his video game, his soundtrack for the game could be played on an official NES. Like, all the music he did for that game could have actually worked on an NES, which is pretty fucking cool. I imagine that means probably the soundtrack from Holler probably could be done on a Game Boy.
It's,
if I had to guess.
Is he doing the soundtrack, I'm guessing?
I mean, he is on the Outclaw game, so yeah. Like, I love that he pays attention to, like, the genuine... He didn't even need to, but he decided to make it feel genuine to the hardware that the game was based on. That's kind of cool.
That's an impressive level of dedication.
That's why... I forgot we were talking about great video game composers. I forgot about Jay Kaufman. How did I forget that? I loved all his music tracks in the Shantae games as well as frickin' Shovel Knight. Like, man. His music is fantastic. Like, man, he's definitely my favorite of the indie game composers for sure. And again, I can't think of too many like indie composer names to my mind.
Neither can I, because they don't really have much to go off of.
Gareth Coker was one of them. That's only because of the Ori games. Well, yeah, I can't really think of any. I don't know a lot of composers for a lot of the indie series as a whole.
Yeah.
By the way, in case you're curious, we did happen to miss a Metroid. There was one all the way to the left back there. Oh well, we'll get back to it later. Just figured I'd let you know that it wasn't back there.
I see why.